Hello again, good morning, how are you? Welcome to a new class, class 1130. 2 days ago, I was stumped. Stumped is I was in a dilemma. I warned you, remember, about memory. When you get older, you forget things. And I said there are five categories of verbs in English. And I only remembered four. I said they're regular verbs, irregular verbs, modal verbs, could, can, may, might, should, and phrasal verbs, to give up, to give in, to take over, etc. And I couldn't remember the fifth category, auxiliary verbs. Dios mío, verbos auxiliares. Do you like, have you seen, will you go, etc. Okay, let's finish our little introduction of Natasha Zarakovich, our Russian friend. She's 28 years old. She lives in a small apartment in the center of Moscow with her mother and her younger brother. Her mother is a widow. All right. Widow means her husband died. Her mother's a widow. Natasha is a chemist. She works in the Russian State Laboratory, which is responsible for analyzing pharmaceutical drugs, pharmaceutical products for the Russian population. And she is also studying for an English exam. If she passes the exam, she automatically receives a raise in her salary. Los británicos dirían a rise in her salary, un aumento salarial. Automatic if she passes the English exam. She starts work every morning at 7:30. She goes to work on the subway, which in Moscow is beautiful. If you've never been to Moscow, I recommend you visit. It's a very interesting city. I've only been there once. I was there for 1 week. In the winter of 1971, I was 20 years old. December 1971, Christmas Day in Moscow. I remember, recuerdo bailar con una francesa en el salón del hotel en Noche Vieja in Moscow. Yeah, I remember that. I was only 20. All right. And of course, it's very cold in Moscow. But I enjoyed the 6 or 7 days in Moscow. And the metro, the underground is beautiful. Oh, esplendorosa, eh? It's incredible. Para un país comunista. O que era. All right. But it was just beautiful. And it still is beautiful today. So Natasha works in this Russian State Laboratory, which is fortunately only 3 metro stops or 3 subway stops away. She goes very early in the morning. She gets to work at 7:30, which means she leaves home around 7 o'clock or 7:10. And she reads on the metro. She reads on the subway. Novels in English. Novels. No, novels. Novelas. No lee novels. 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 Es que tuve un alumno hace 1000 años que decía, ¿lee novels? No, she doesn't read turnips. Turnip in English is novel. She doesn't read turnips. She reads novels in English on the metro. And then she works from 7:30 to 12. And then she goes home for lunch with her mother, because her mother's alone usually. And she gets back at 1:30. And she continues until 4:30. At 4:30, she usually goes to the Russian State Library, Biblioteca Nacional, to the National Library But sometimes she stays late. She works overtime, horas extras. She works overtime if her boss, Gregory, needs her. All right. Needs her help. Which is maybe twice a month. It's not very often. But then she goes to the National Library and she stays there until 6:30 or 7 o'clock. Yes. Her house is small. As I said, her apartment's small. And her younger brother has a lot of friends. And they spend time in the apartment, usually making noise, playing computer games and things. So they're making a lot of noise. So she prefers to go to the National Library, which is relatively near the state laboratory where she works. So she prefers the quiet and solitude. La tranquilidad y soledad. She prefers the quiet and solitude of the library. Okay. She always reads in English. Siempre lee en inglés. She always reads in English because she wants to take the state English examination. El examen del Estado en inglés. If she passes it, si lo aprueba, si lo pasa, if she passes it, she automatically receives an increase in her salary. All right, well, good luck, Natasha, with your salary increase. Yes. Yeah, good luck, Natasha. All right. The next episode about Natasha is very interesting. Okay. Because her boss asks her to come to his office at 4:30. And she was planning to go to the library to continue reading, but at the last moment, she said, Natasha, can you come up to my office, please? Huh? All right. And so she thinks, probably I'm going to... Ahí está subiendo la escalera al despacho de su jefe. She's going up the stairs to her boss's office, thinking, it's 4:30. It's time for me to go. What's going to happen? I'll tell you in 2 or 3 days what's going to happen. Okay, where are we? Grammar. Gramática. Este libro. Grammar. Okay. I'm going to talk about a subject that I speak to you about maybe once every 200 classes. This is class number 1130. So I have probably spoken to you maybe 5 times about this. But I want to speak to you another 5 times if necessary. So you remember this. No tengo problemas. I don't have any problems. ¿Tienes problemas? Do you have any problems? Sí, tengo problemas. Yes, I have some problems. No, no tengo problemas. No, I don't have any problems. Do you have? I have. I don't have. Do you have? I have. Yes, I have. No, I don't have. Okay? Okay. That's 50% of the time. The other 50%, have you got? Y significa exactamente lo mismo. ¿Tienes problemas? Have you got any problems? Yes, I've got some problems. No, I haven't got any problems. Okay. It's exactly the same. ¿Cuál es más corriente? I don't know. 50-50. I think in Great Britain, 60-40. A favor de have you got. 60-40. All right. What do I recommend? I recommend forget have you got. And I haven't got. And I've got. Forget it. Fuera. Desterrado. Banished. I have. I don't have. Do you have? Does she have? Do they have? Do I have? Do we have? Does he have? Etc. All right? They don't have. I don't have. She doesn't have. You don't have, etc. I recommend that. Why? because it's more standard. Haven't got no es una forma estándar gramatical. Es un, how do you say? Se coló en el idioma de forma rara, pero es súper, o sea, es súper usado. I don't have. And why? Because usamos el auxiliar don't. Igual de I don't see, I don't play, I don't close, I don't open, I don't like, I don't do, I don't open, I don't close, I don't have. Es igual. No creamos una irregularidad con ese verbo to have que es tan importante. Second, when you talk about consumiciones, bebiendo o comiendo, usamos have. Desayunar is to have breakfast, to have lunch, to have dinner, to have a Coke or a Pepsi, to have a drink. Yes. And in this case, it's mandatory, do and don't. What time do you have breakfast every day? I didn't have dinner last night. Siempre es con no. No se puede decir I haven't got breakfast. What time have you got breakfast? Es imposible. What time do you have breakfast? So with meals, food, and drink, do you have, I don't have, I have. And finally, in the past tense, and in the future, etc., we go to the standard. Yesterday I didn't have that micro. Yo no tuve este micrófono aquí. No tenía. I didn't have. No se dice, es imposible. I hadn't got. We can't say that. So, to simplify the language with the third most important verb in the language, use do as the auxiliary verb. I don't have. All right. The most important verb, of course, is the verb to be. The second most important verb is the verb to go. And the third most important verb is the verb to have. And the fourth is the verb to want. Desear, querer. Yo quiero ir, quiero empezar. I want to go. Okay. So remember, do you have any money in BBVA? Yeah, no, I don't have any money in the BBVA. Yes, I have some money in the BBVA. BBVA. Okay. Dios mío, BBVA. I remember driving in the United States, and there was a bank that said BBVA. I said, I imagine the American people saying, BBVA. BBVA. Okay, BBVA. But I'm not sure if the BBVA is in America now. I'm not sure. Tenía otro nombre. I can't remember. But in any case, do you have any money in Switzerland? No, I don't have any money in Switzerland. Do you have any money in Gibraltar? No, I don't have any money in Gibraltar. Do you have any money? Do you have? Does she have? Hey, Richard, does Marta have any money in Luxembourg? En Luxemburgo. Es un paraíso fiscal. Do you have any money in Luxembourg? She doesn't have any money in Luxembourg. Ask her if she has any money in the Cayman Islands. Islas Caimán, in the Caribe. Do you have any money in the Cayman Islands? No? No, she doesn't have any money. If she had some money, she wouldn't tell me, eh? Maybe she has some money in the Cayman. Maybe, who knows? Probably not. I don't have any money in the Cayman Islands. I don't have any money in Liechtenstein. I don't have any money in Switzerland. And I don't have any money in Luxembourg. And I don't have any money in any tax haven. Tax haven is paraíso fiscal. I don't have any money. All right. But in any case, so, sin embargo, oirás mil veces haven't got. Sobre todo, uy, me tengo que marchar. Gotta go. I have to go. Tengo que irme. I have to go. También se puede, I have got to go. Y se dice incluso más. I've got to go. Y se usa tanto que nos comemos have. I gotta go. I got to go. Gotta go. I know a little place not far from town. Gotta go, gotta go. I have got to go. You'll hear it many, many times. All right. Expressions. How much time do we have? Expressions. Okay. Expressions. Expressions. At the top of page 172. You're not in your right mind. You are not in your right mind. Yes. No estás bien de la cabeza. You're not in your right mind. You're not. I don't agree exactly with this translation. No estar bien de la cabeza o no estar en su sano juicio. I don't necessarily agree. Because no estás bien de la cabeza parece que es una cosa permanente o crónica. You're not in your right mind es un momento de que no estás atinando, ¿Me explico? All right. Pero you're not in your right mind. You want to marry Juanita? Juanita Perez? You want to marry her? You're going to ask her to marry you? You're not in your right mind. You're not in your right mind. No estás en tu mente correcta. Juanita es un peligro andante. She's a walking danger. Yeah. She'll devour you. Yes. Yeah. So, she's a gold digger. Juanita's a gold digger. ¿Sabes lo que es un gold digger? Cavar buscando oro. Es una busca oros. Yeah. Juanita's a gold digger. Rafa, are you going to marry Juanita? Are you in your right mind? You're not in your right mind. You are not in your right mind. No estás en tu sano juicio. Bueno, se podría decir. Yeah. You're not in your right mind. You're not in your right mind. Come on. Juanita is a walking time bomb. Time bomb is bomba de relojería. She's a walking time bomb. My God. Yeah. She'll take you for everything you've got. Yeah. Yes. Say goodbye to your money. Say goodbye to your house. Say goodbye to your peace and tranquility if you're going to marry Juanita. All right. The second one, page 172. The second expression. I can't put your finger on something. I'm putting my finger on the table. I'm putting my finger on the pencils. I'm putting my finger on the... Yes. Now, if it's too far away, I can't put my finger on it. No puedo poner encima el dedo. I can't put my finger on it. ¿Qué significa esto? It means, no sé exactamente el por qué. Dice aquí, I can't put my finger on it. No puedo poner el dedo encima. No lo entiendo del todo. For example, no sé exactamente por qué, pero algo parece diferente. I can't put my finger on it. I can't put my finger on it, but something seems different. Falta algo aquí. There's something not right. The books, the guitar, the pencils, the microphone. Something's missing. But I can't put my finger on it. I can't put my finger on it. No llego a identificarlo. I can't put my finger on it. I can't put my finger on it. No sabía exactamente por qué. No confiaba en ella. I couldn't put my finger on why she didn't trust me. All right. Porque no confía en mí. Why? I can't put my finger on it. No puedo poner el dedo encima. No lo entiendo del todo. I can't put my finger on it. The next one. Yes. Yeah. Okay, what's the fuss? What's all the fuss about? Yeah, I can't see what all the fuss is about. Fussy. To fuss. F-U-S-S. Refunfuñar, se dice. Yeah, fussy. A fussy person. A fussy person. is a person who's always, this, these are your bookmarkers? This is the stupidest bookmarker in the world. Very fussy person. Y mira, estos libros, ponlos así. No. And these pencils, like that is better. Come on, Richard. Don't be so fussy. Yeah, fussy. And to make a fuss. No hagas un fuss de todo esto. Don't make such a fuss. You're always making a fuss. Yes. No entender a qué viene tanto alboroto. Bueno, vale. I don't know. Realmente no entiendo a qué viene tanto alboroto. Creo que todo fue un gran malentendido. I genuinely don't see what all the fuss is about. The fuss. I think it was all a big misunderstanding. The fuss. What's the fuss about? What? In Jesus Christ Superstar. ¿Viste la película? Jesucristo Superstar. No. All right, it's a very good movie, by the way. And a very good play. And the music is very, very good. Andrew Lloyd Webber. There's one song, tell me what's the fuss about? Tell me what all the fuss is about. Yes, what's all the fuss about? Don't be so fussy. Yeah. And one more. Well, maybe 2 more, 3 more. Yes. Yeah. I can't see a thing. I can't see a thing. Yeah. I remember a roommate, tenía un compañero de habitación en la universidad, a roommate. And he had a stomach problem, so he decided to go to the doctor. The doctor checked him and said, come back for an x-ray, hacer radiografía, pero del estómago, which means you have to drink something, some type of, and then the doctor checks your stomach with the liquid that you drink. And he said to my roommate, he said, don't eat anything the night before. You understand? No comes nada de noche ya. So my roommate didn't eat anything the night before, but he ate breakfast in the morning. And he went to the doctor. And he told me, the doctor said, my God, he said, the doctor said to his nurse, said, I can't see a thing. I can't see a thing. Claro, no puedo ver ni una sola cosa. Claro, sí, claro. Siguió las instrucciones de no comer nada en la noche anterior, pero desayunó a sus anchos. So, he wasn't thinking, All right. And the doctor said, I can't see a thing. Claro, suena raro en español, no puedo ver una cosa. Pero con esto de entonación, I can't see a thing, means no puedo decir nada, nada de nada, ni una sola cosa. Aquí dice, ver, oír o sentir nada. Yes. No siento nada. I can't feel a thing. I can't feel a thing. Se supone que tengo que sentir algo al tacto. I can't feel a thing. I can't see a thing. Yeah. ¿Cómo? Se supone que tengo que oír nada. I can't hear a thing. I can't hear a thing. Yeah, I can't see a thing. I can't hear a thing. I can't. No. Sí. No notas. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? No, I can't smell a thing. What am I supposed to smell? You're supposed to smell petunias. Petunias. No, I can't smell a thing. Yes. Durante el COVID, muchos tenían sin paladar. I can't taste a thing. I can't taste a thing. A thing. All right, page 173 at the top. At the top. Yeah. I didn't sleep a wink. I didn't sleep a wink. I didn't sleep a wink. No dormí un guiño, literalmente. I didn't sleep a wink. No dormí ni un guiño. O sea, no pegué ojo. Claro, en español, pegar ojo. That's a strange expression in Spanish. ¿Cómo que pegas ojos? All right. All right, pero pegar, claro, se pegan, los párpados se pegan. All right, fine, I understand that. A wink is un guiño, to wink. Now, when you wink, when was the last time you winked at somebody? Wow. The last time I winked at somebody was a little girl. Yeah, little girl. And le hice rabiar. Bueno, no. There were several people, conté esto hace 2 años here. I said there were several people at the elevator, esperando que el ascensor llegara. Había como 3 o 4 personas. Y una mamá y una niña pequeña, como 4 years old. All right. And we were waiting and waiting. And I said to the little girl, si pulsas el botón más, vendrá más rápido. If you push the button more, it'll come faster. And she says, eso no es verdad. And I winked at her. Okay, I winked. I'll be back tomorrow.